That's one of your biggest freaking problems. That's why you can't achieve what you want to achieve. That's why you look around you. You look at other people. You look at guys like me and you say, man, I can't ever do what Chad did. You look at guys like Andy and say, I can't ever do. Man, that's freaking bull crap, man. Let me tell you what we are. Let me tell you how we believe about ourselves. We believe and we know that we are simply common humans with an uncommon desire to succeed. And how do you build an uncommon desire to succeed? That has got to be forged by adversity. You need to start believing that about yourself and stop believing all the bull crap that you believe about yourself, and stop looking at people like me or Andy or DJ and thinking that there's something special about us that you don't freaking have, man. We're flesh and blood. We're flesh and bones, man. All right? That's the first stanza of this thing. I accept the responsibility that is bestowed upon me. And I understand that my chosen way of life is a privilege that I must earn every day. So once you determine what you're going to believe about yourself, the very next step is making a choice and understanding that it's a privilege. I just ran 24 freaking hours on a goddamn treadmill for a teammate of mine who's paralyzed from the waist down. And while I was running for 24 hours, I had a piece of tape on my treadmill that nobody else could see. And you know what was written on that tape? For those who can't. For those who can't. You don't understand how much privilege you have to be able to get up and walk to the freaking refrigerator.
Right.
You don't understand. You're taking so much of your life and your ability for granted, and you're wasting it. You're flushing it down the toilet every single day. And I see y'all waiting in line at the Bojangles to get you a freaking fried chicken biscuit, and you're so fat you can't even walk hardly. I see you, man. And let me tell you why it pisses me off so bad. It pisses me off so bad because I care. Because I know there is more for you. I know there is more for you. Because you haven't severed your spinal cord. You don't have freaking cancer. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. I'm just saying, if you're in a good place, you have got to make a choice. And you got to earn it every day, right? So that's the very next step, is making that choice. As soon as you figure out who it is you want to be, you got to make the choice to be that person. All right? Did I make that choice today? I ask myself that at the end of every freaking day. Did I make the choice to accept the responsibility that is bestowed upon me by God, my creator, the creator of the universe? Did I make the choice to live up to that? Some days the answer's no. Let me tell you boys something. If you don't miss the standard every now and then, your freaking standard's too low. The difference between professionals and amateurs. I ask that question all the time. People say, professionals get paid this and that. No, man, some professionals don't get paid, man. I mean, the real difference is that professionals have standards. All right? You have to have a standard to measure your actions against in order to ever grow, or in order to know where you're at, whether you're making progress or whether you're digressing in life, right? So you should have standards in everything. If you like to shoot, you should have shooting standards. If you like to lift weights, you should have standards in terms of all your major lifts. If you like to run, you should have running standards. Every aspect of your life, right? But you should also have an overarching standard that guides your very being from day to day, the decisions that you have to make, the way you're reacting to situations in your life. You have to have a standard there too. All right? And that's the creed, man. Everybody talks about a mission statement. Nobody talks about a creed. All right? A mission statement shows you, might give you something to shoot for, like a direction that you want to go, right? No, the creed is used day to day. The creed is the encompassing standard. Professionals don't need recognition for their freaking work. Stop walking around thinking that you deserve a pat on your back. Whatever it is you've been called to do, it has to become literally ingrained into the fibers of your being to the point that you couldn't possibly do anything else. You couldn't possibly do anything else. And when it becomes who you are, you don't care about recognition. Somebody tells you good job. You say, what the crap you talking about, man?
It's just what I do.
I just got up and did what I do, man.
That's it.
This is what I do. I will serve with honor. Honor is the adherence to what is right. I will serve with honor on and off the battlefield of life. That means at work and at home. I will do what is right. I will have honor. Whether I'm at home or whether I'm here. The ability to control my emotions and my actions, regardless of circumstances, what sets me apart. Uncompromising integrity is my standard. What is integrity? It's having honor when no one's looking. I want to talk to y'all about the foundation of leadership. The creed says, in the absence of orders, I will take charge, lead my team, and accomplish the mission. The very foundation of leadership is the ability to make freaking decisions. All right? You have got to be able to make decisions before you can ever build anything else. You have to build a lot on top of that to become a good leader. But you have got to make a decision in your life. You have got to make a decision about your fitness. You have got to make decisions about your business. You have got to make decisions about your faith. You have got to make decisions about your marriage. You have got to make decisions about your kids. Because you know what? Your only other option is to crouch in stagnant fear like a coward and potentially die. And potentially put the lives of everyone who depends on you in jeopardy. I will never quit. Because if you quit, you're done. You may still be alive walking around on this earth. You're done. I will never quit. I will persevere and I will thrive on adversity. My team expects me to be physically harder and mentally stronger than our opponents. I hold myself to that standard. I will be physically harder and mentally stronger than anything that comes against me, my family, my business, my brothers, my sisters, my team. I will be the one that is physically harder and mentally stronger, and I will work to maintain that position. You won't beat me.